and
Uh,
it had some issue. Yeah, now just managed to log in.
okay. Okay. So for today, we have already done with almost all topics. So we have seen like CSP's job application flow, career site configuration, HCM design studio. So questionnaire is done, DFF, campaign agency, interview functionality, and this job requisition template, schedule process, security. So almost all topics are done. Only few like we will see how the flow. We have already done with this pre-screening questionnaire, right? Like on that date, instance is not working, but everyone know like how we configured those pre-screening questionnaire.
Yeah.
Okay. So for today, I'll just take interview functionality as well as job offer. Like on the instance, how the interview functionality is working. So interview functionality is basically whenever we create the requisition. Okay. So whenever we create a requisition, so once the requisition is created, we have to add the interview template to that requisition. So we used to add the interview template to that requisition, and then once any candidate apply for that requisition, then we can schedule the interview for those candidates. What today we will see how the flow is working, this requisition. I'll just take one requisition. Mm, So for requisition, mm, for all this requisition, this Mark Winterling is only the users. I'll take this accounting clerk 989. Now you can see on this user there is application and prospects. So whenever external employee, like the employees who are coming through career site, they will come to this application page directly. But if there are some internal employees, so internal employee will come to this prospective. I'll just open this prospect page. Currently, there is no employee in this prospect stage. Okay. My voice is clear, right?
Yes, Manali.
Okay. So, how like generally what recruiters do, they may have different sets of resume either through talent community or either through referral or either through social media. So there are different sources. They have some sets of resumes. So in that case, what they use the based on the skills, they may add those candidate as a prospect. So you can just click over here. You can see this is create candidate page. This is the same page like if you move through the directly from hiring tab, if you click on the candidate search, in that candidate search also you can add the candidate. So same way we can add here as a prospect. So I'll just take any single name. Purnima, then I'll get any mail ID. You can see can just add the mail ID, and then there are different sources, uh, from which sources exactly this recruiter. Just select the LinkedIn, and then you can click save and close. All other fields are not mandatory. That's why I just filled the basic details. Okay. So now you can see this. This is the one candidate who get attached with the requisition. I'll just move back. Okay, you can see this is the accounting clerk as a requisition for which this candidate is in the prospect stage. If you can move back on this 989, you can see candidate is in the prospectus. So, whenever any candidate is in the prospectus, this means these are the internal candidates. Like either this candidate are the internal to the organization or internally added by the recruiter. So I'll just open this candidate. Then next step, what we can do is I want to add this candidate to the above requisition. So for this, mm, okay. So this is the one candidate. You can see the different tabs are available. So for this candidate, I want either you can send the invite, like if I'll trigger this send invite, okay. So the send invite will send invite to the particular mail ID of this particular candidate, or if recruiter knows that this particular candidate is interested in our vacancy, you can directly convert that prospect to the application fee. So currently, I'll send the invite. Okay, invitation to apply send. Last contacted. This is sent. Okay. Now you can see this on this mail ID. Okay. Now you can see this. This is the one requisition. This is the one when a recruiter added this particular candidate as a prospect. Okay. Once this is added as a prospect, then you can see this another one. We would like to invite you for the open position. If the candidate is interested, then candidate click on learn more and apply. Or if it is not, you can directly click on not interested. I'll just click on learn more. This candidate is already this particular candidate like Purnima is already there in the system. That's why it is directly showing the requisition. You just have to click on the requisition. Now you may have received this OTP. Okay, 800. Click on verify. Okay. This is where the job application. This is the same thing like job application flow. So I'll just fill all the mandatory details. Do you have the legal? This is the application question. You can call it as a pre-screening question. If you select over here as no, then directly your application will get rejected for this requisition. Mm, okay, voting document. I'll click on this. Click on submit. Now you can see Purnima has have applied for this particular requisition. Okay, you can see your application is under consideration. You have applied for this particular job. Okay, now I'll move to the screen. I'll just refresh. Now you can see there is no candidate in the prospect stage. Why there is no candidate in the prospect stage right now? We have added Purnima, right?
Because you have converted the prospect to an applicant.
Yeah, perfect. So now if you move, see on this requisition, let me slow again, see something like that. I'll just click on home tab. Is the day 5 is better than this?
No, it's more slow than this.
So we move to the hiring. Now you can see this. This is the one applicant on this accounting clerk. This is the same, the Pune. Whenever there is this blue circle is there, it means this candidate is in the new phase. So currently candidate is in the new phase. I'll just open this candidate. You can see this is the phase, this is the state. Here there are different sections are given. If you click on the interviews, there is nothing here so far. If you want to add interview over here, it is giving this error. This error is because for this requisition we haven't added any template yet. So before adding interview for particular candidate, we have to add interview template. So I'll just move to this. Okay. Okay. Here in the interview tab, you can add template. Here the interview schedule, there is no template added. You can just add template. Okay. You can choose the template and select the candidate manage. Okay. So it will directly pick up the title. Then click on continue. Choose the format. Here there are three different formats. I'll choose web conference interview. So what we can do is I'll just copy the link and then I'll use the same link for the web conference. Here there is validation. We have to enter a specific link for the interview web conference. Then here you can choose like candidate can reschedule, candidate can cancel. If you don't want candidate to be cancelled, candidate can schedule on some same day. These are the different options you can enable disable based on the requirement. Then this is uh, some info. If you want to give some instruction, you can add over here. And interviewer documents. Interview documents, whoever is the interview, what all things uh, uh, that particular interviewer should we have handy. So you can select or deselect based on the requirement. And then reminder. Reminder is based on number of opening, you can set the reminder. Correct. Reminder. Then next, just click save and close. Uh, Now you can see for this particular interview, there is this template we have added. Now, next step is you have to move to the application page again. Move to this application. Whatever the steps I'm showing, all these are there in the test cases. So now you can see this is the interview section. Once candidate applied for shown interest for this requisition, recruiter has to schedule interview for that candidate. Here now you can add interview. Even candidate can add the interview or a recruiter can add the interview. So you just have to see candidate name, requisition name, schedule title. Since this is the only one template we have selected, it is showing only one value. Just a minute. Okay. So you can choose this title. Then you have to select the start date. So if I want the interview to be on 14, select the time. I'll do this as PM. Okay. Even uh, we have to choose time zone based on sometimes like sometimes uh, what happened on the real estate, like there are different business units based on the different country. So we have to choose that time zone and check whether that time zone is working or not. I'll choose the same day. Okay. And start time end time 8:28 at PM. This should 11. So 1 hour interview probably. Okay, web conference link is there because we have already added this link in the template. Okay. Here we have to choose the name of interviewer. For now, I'm just selecting Mark Winterlink because I have credentials for this. Okay. So whatever the note instructions you can put over here and just click on save and close. Once we have scheduled this interview, you can see that the notification will trigger to the candidate. This is the candidate line here. Okay. Uh, your interview for the job clerk has been scheduled. You can see this is here are the details, like timing, interview type, location. Okay. So once we have scheduled interview for this candidate, Okay, what you can do is we have to move this candidate currently from new phase to the screening phase and selected for interview. Okay, there are few other steps are given in the test case, but for now I'm just moving this candidate from screening to the interview and selection. Interview to be scheduled. Currently, the candidate is at interview to be scheduled phase. Now you can see in the details section, interview selection, interview to be scheduled. If you want to check duplicate check, you can manually check the duplicate based on the email address. Okay. As of now, there is no duplicate. So this is specifically for the duplicate check. Anyone remember like where we configured this duplicate check? Who is there? Shubham, Indika, where we have configured this duplicate check option. Indika, am I audible?
Yes. Yeah, yeah, I can hear you, Manali. Actually, I'm not sure, Manali.
Okay. Shubham, okay. So if you remember, like in the CSP candidate selection process, we
Hmm.
have selected this duplicate check and different notifications. So we use to configure move operations notification duplicate check all this in the CSP candidate selection process.
Okay, okay.
Oh, then next is uh, this candidate has interview selection and interview to be scheduled for. Next, you can move this candidate for feedback requested. Save and close. So whoever with the interviewer, like this particular Mark Winterling, if you log in as a Mark Winterling, you may have received the notification, and that interviewer can provide the feedback, and all that feedback is sorry. So that you will get that feedback over here, feedback request. Okay. Under the screening phase, if there is background check or something, you can see this. If there is a specific assessment, it will appear over here. Tax credit, assessment, background check. All these options are third party integration. So those are not available on the demo instance. If you want to send message to this particular candidate, or if recruiter want to send message, you can directly compose email and send via from here. You can see these are the different mails triggered to the candidate so far. Okay. If candidate apply for if candidate reply to this particular mail, I don't know whether it is there or not. Okay, this is disabled over here right now. But if candidate reply for the particular requisition or like drop some message to the recruiter, it will appear over here in the message section. Okay, so this is the flow till here. Okay. Once feedback requested is completed, then candidate will selected for offer. You can see interview and selection. But for now, here you can't say any option as an offer as such. Like you have sensitive info, screening, feedback, interview questions, but there is no option for the job offer creation. So for the job offer, whenever a candidate is in the phase, like I'll just move back under this accounting clerk, you can see this particular candidate as interviews and selection selected for offer phase. Okay, so you will just open this candidate, and if a recruiter want to create the offer, this is a very important section, like how to create the offer. You just have to click on this action tab, and you can see so many options were there. So here we should get the option as selected for offer. Okay, but it will appear once this candidate will move to the offer phase. So you have to select the offer to be created and just click on save and close. Okay, now you can see under the, so whenever candidate will be in this phase, offer to be created. So when we select this state to be created, then only this tab will enable. Oh, still it is not showing. This is, I think, why it is not there. Here there is a tab that is create offer. Okay, I'll check once. Here. Okay, I'll check for any other requisition. Actually, this is the problem because maybe the CSP which we have used for this requisition, because this is the one which is created by someone else. So the CSP which they have used is a different one, and that CSP don't have enable all those options. Okay, I'll click on the campaign. I'll check any other requisition. Okay, I'll just select any for now, just for our understanding purpose. So I'll check. Okay, you can see for this currently it is offer in the draft stage. Just check whether okay. Here is only one with the offer in the draft, or else I'll take one more candidate. Mm, Remove phone. Okay. I'll move this candidate from offer to be created. Okay. So why it is not showing? Something is missing from my side. I like check for this offer to be created. So this is the one which I have used right now. Okay, offer in the draft stage. Okay, just open this. Currently, I'm not getting any option. Wait, I'll just try now. just logged in as Mark Winterling 1, so that will approve this. Okay. And the notification, you can see candidate Purnima is selected to receive job offer but not yet created. If you open this interview, you can see these are the interview details they have shared. And next is open this candidate. Oh, okay, got. Yes, I got the reason because I was logged in as a username with the Manali, but for that requisition, the recruiter is Mark Winterling. Probably for all the requisition, those are in the system right now. The recruiter is Mark Winterling, and Oracle has this rule like only the recruiter can create the offer for particular candidate. So whoever is the to create job offer, start from the candidate job application. Either you can move from here also, or you can just see my client group hiring. So whoever is the recruiter for the created requisition, that recruiter only have access to create the job offer. Just keep this in mind. Okay. So now you can see offer to be created. So I'll just open the candidate. Okay. Now you can see this. You can see now this create job offer got enabled. Earlier it is not there because I was logged in with a different name. User is different. But for this requisition accounting clerk, the recruiter is Mark Winterly. Now just I have logged in as a Mark Winterly, and this tab is got enabled. So you can just click on create job offer. Uh, since this is demo instance, we have to choose all the sections. But for the production, you can directly create the job offer. Till here, flow is clear. Like all these are the test cases which I wanted you to perform. Till here, the flow is clear, like how to create the job offer.
Yes, Manali.
Yeah. So create job offer. So in this create job offer, you can see when is the employee start date. Like as a recruiter, they are creating offer for a particular employee right now. Like they want to convert this candidate as an employee. So I'll start the job from next Monday. So legal employer. This again, this data is coming from our whenever we are creating requisition. Few fields we have already filled over there. So from there it is showing data. Currently, to have contingent worker or an employee uh, for the fusion, like employee, those are the full-time employee. If they are the contractor, you can choose the contingent worker and all. I'll choose it as a employee. Here in the action drop down, currently someone has enabled this hiring for SA, but for all the external employee, just keep in this mind, like for all the external employee, this action tab will show add pending worker. But for all the internal employee means if those employee are already a part of organization, like if somebody is working in India and they want to move to USA, and for the same organization, those will be the case of global transfer. If somebody is working uh, in India, like somebody is working with the Hyderabad location, they want to move to Mumbai location, that will be a case of internal transfer. So in the case of global transfer, internal transfer, rehire, you will get the different drop down. For the global transfer, you will get the option as a global transfer. For the internal transfer, you will get the option as an internal transfer. And for the rehire, there is option as a rehire, or few more options were there. But just keep in mind, like there are different test cases, test case for global transfer, for internal transfer, for rehire. So for all this scenario, everything, like all the flow will be the same, only this field action type and whatever the salary calculation will be there, it is different. So currently it is for the external employee, because the employees are applied through external career site. You can just use add pending worker. So currently we are adding this pending worker and trying to move to the core agent. So this is when and why. Even we can add some extra field through DFF for job offer descriptive flex field. Okay, here business unit, business title, grade. Currently, we in the job requisition we haven't this option as grade. If it is there, even if I haven't selected and it is not showing here, you can choose the grade like admin 1, 2, 3, whichever. Okay, others are not mandatory reporting establishment. Choose Chicago. Okay, just click on job offer. Continue. These are the hiring team member. If you want, you can change over here, like whoever is the hiring manager and who is the recruiter. Recruiter you can't change because recruiter is the one who was creating this offer. But hiring member you can change. Okay. So payroll info, whatever, like if you want, you can choose this different info, or else just click on continue. Okay. Salary basis. So you have to select the salary basis. Hourly basis. Type an amount. Okay. I will suppose to select some salary over here. New salary review date. So based on our salary selection, it will show all this calculation. Currently, the only one drop down value is there. Okay. We have to choose annual salary. Actually, I'm trying to choose, but it is okay. Then I can just select continue. Okay. If you don't want this other compensation is for some, like only a few employees like executive level or something, they have other compensation. Otherwise, generally for the campus hire and all those, they don't have compensation. So again, as per the requirement of like client's requirement, we can enable disable this section by using HCM transaction studio. Then just click on next. Offer comment, this is again for the internal to the organization, like whoever to the approver, you can drop some message approving. Okay, and just click on continue. So these are the different offer letters for today. Just try creating offer, and I just want you to answer like from where all these offer letters templates are configured. I'm just choosing healthcare offer letter or India offer letter. Okay. I just want you to find like from where all these templates are coming. Okay. And then that you can set expiration date for this offer, like 1 month or 2 months, something. Even along with the offer, if you want to attach some file like policy document and all that, that can be done. Okay. So once we have done, like many times what the recruiters do, they just draft all these offer and keep just save and close. Now we can see offer if in the draft phase. Okay. Okay, and now you can see offer section over here. So in this offer section, you can just navigate to the all section. What are the different sections? So after like 1 day, after 1 week or something, recruiter review all these sections. If all these are as per the requirement, you can just again, since this offer is in the draft stage, you can just click on edit offer. After just selecting all these sections. Okay. So you just have to click on continue because we have already a recruiter already checked all the details. And just click on continue. Next, continue. Okay. Even we have option as a preview offer. I'll just submit this offer. Mm, this is actually the problem of the instance, like we can't move this offer. It is not allowing us to create the offer. Okay. Once we have submitted this offer, I'll just click on save and close right now. So once we have submitted this offer, it will give you the option of, I'll show you the another offer. It will give you the option of extend offer. These are the different, you can see here, like for this, we have already, offer is in the draft stage. So many offers in the draft stage because this instance is not allowing us to release the offer here. Okay, none of the open anyone. Our recruiter is different. Okay, for this offer, Mark Winterling is the, okay. I'll just try. You can just click on edit offer. Uh, okay, this is problem with this instance only. It is not allowing us to create any offer. But once we have created offer, sorry, once we have released the offer, you can see in this detail section, there is offer and it is showing approved phase. Currently, approval is bypassed, but generally on the production instance, okay. So generally on the production instance, what we used to do is there is one approval is there, like you can see in this flow. can see we create the offer, we add the salary details, approval, and extend. Currently, on this instance, we have bypassed this approval. Approval means like we can add a one level or two level approval. So once we extend the offer, before extending the offer, uh, once the recruiter created offer, it goes for the approval. And once those approval approve that offer, then only recruiter can extend. Offer extending means that releasing offer to the candidate. And once we release the offer, here only you will get the option as preview offer. You can see once we have once that particular issues got resolved, no, you can see this preview offer over here. So either you can preview offer, you can cancel offer, these will get enabled. Okay, so this is how we create the offer on the instance. Okay, and once this offer is extended, candidate will receive the offer notification like you offer for so and so date is released. Everything. This is what the expected was. And once that candidate will accept the offer, it will show the status as offer accepted. And then we can move that candidate to the we can directly move that candidate to the just move to HR phase. You can see currently it is not showing because offer is not yet approved. Once offer is approved, you can directly move this candidate, like recruiter can directly move the candidate to the HR phase. Okay. Okay. Any doubt here? Uh, is this clear to everyone, like how to create the offers? Because you are going to ask this question in like you will be asked in the interview like how we can create the offer, and you have to show all this demo. Okay. Okay, Punima, you want to say something?
Yeah, I was just saying that let us practice this because
Yeah.
multiple things are not working in the instance. Let us try this one round of testing, and if you have question, we'll come up with it.
Yeah, what you can do is like just create one requisition and keep that requisition number of opening as unlimited, or just give the count number. If you're choosing the number of opening as limited, then give some count like 50 or 100 or something. Okay, and then
Okay,
try adding candidate to that requisition, and then it will work.
fine. Let us try. We'll come back to you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.